Shoot, it's gonna tell me to rotate again. This MySpace stuff ain't easy. But neither is life. Trying not to swear live. Figuring this stuff out. Oh shoot, now it's gonna. No, now it should stay up. Yeah. Okay. Live, Corktown Coffee and Toast. Corktown Coffee Toast. Gotta keep things quick. Eliminate the end. Live, Corktown Coffee Toast from Detroit. Today we are going to cook up simultaneously breakfast and lunch that originated from a dinner. Don't know what you would call that. Definitely not brunch. Today's breakfast lunch is pulled chicken, but not just any pulled chicken. But not just any pulled chicken. Pulled chicken. But not just any pulled chicken. Pulled chicken boiled off the bone of a rescued broth. Not just any broth. The rescued broth of hot potato soup, extra chunky. It's not an easy sandwich to make, especially this one, let alone the pulling of the chicken, the separating of the bones, which I'll show you in a moment, but rescuing the broth, the frozen broth, and not just any frozen broth, the very frozen broth, as we experience all-time lows here in Detroit. I got a great idea, or a great soundtrack. Google David Bowie all-time low and see what you get. Record lows, record lows. It's, I believe, 22 degrees out there and feels like negative 35. That's what they're saying. We're out here live. Woo! Woo! Welcome to the Corktown Coffee Toast Kitchen. It's a brick and lumber kitchen, as you know by now. The dishes are spotless. The rest promise nothing. Here we have what you might call a mess. I might call a great sandwich in process. The drained frozen broth, not really. The remaining chicken boiled off the bone of said rescued broth. Thoroughly inspected solid meats with lingering carrots and celeries from hot potato soup. Before I mentioned boiled off the bone, well, some bones remain, and that's what we're trying to get out of our sandwich mix. Like I said, not easy, but like I said, you shouldn't normally have to rescue the broth. And even when doing so, it shouldn't have to be in temperatures such as these. On the final day of the premiere month of 2019, experiencing record lows, all-time lows. I should probably tell you about our production value. Save negative commentary. We are produced by, associated with Hooner Benor Productions. I am a Hooner, H-U-N-E-R. Where the name Benor comes from, I have no idea. We are presented by Household Theaters. Let me tell you about Household Theaters. It's a late 90s production company, surprisingly still in barely business. When they opened, they used whatever equipment was available to them. At the time was a VHS camcorder, about the size of your laptop, but as thick as your briefcase. The thing was huge. This and and the television. That's pretty much all we needed. Power cord, obviously, to recharge the camcorder. So to this day, household theaters survives, knowing it cannot compete with the technology in 2020. Household theater survives on make do, make it work, get her done, make it happen. Yes, we did get finally our selfie stick. The selfie stick also functions as our zoom in and zoom out. Zoom around, span around. Stan? Shh, he's sleeping. That's Stanley McGregor, a resident entertainment here at Corktown Coffee and Toast. One ugly fella, one fat fella, one ugly fat fella. The only guy I know that can rock himself to sleep in a rocker. He calls himself a rock star, and between you and me while he's sleeping. Yeah, rock star, all right. So a multifunctional selfie stick. Zooms in, zooms out, pans around. You can purchase one of these over at Miles Golf in Ypsilanti on Carpenter Road, not far from the Steak and Shake. It also can retrieve your lost golf balls from the water. Like I said, make do, get her done. Well, as interest in what we're doing here quickly fades, let me get to the point. Look at that. It bounces. Hands free. Get her done. We thoroughly inspected the meat. Just a little bit to go. So I'll let you kind of jump in on, how we did it all the whole way through. It's going to look awful. It's going to look like I'm putting my hands in throughout through your food. 2 things. 3 things. 1, that's fine. 8 things. 1, that's fine. 2, it's necessary. 3, that's how you get love into it. I've said before, the most important ingredient is love. And the love comes from your hands. And besides, we're going to reflare it up anyway, which should get rid of any of the ickies of love. Alright. Don't take a whole handful. It'll be too much work with. Take about half a handful, or a quarter of 2 handfuls. Just kind of feel around for the bone. The meat passes, you put it in the pile of meat. You feel a bone, you put it in the pile of bones. Pretty easy. Just take some time. That's why you get up early. And that's why you go to bed early the night before. Early to bed, early to rise, my friends. Makes, Stan? Early to bed, early to... Stan? Be right back. I know, sorry. Go back to rockin', rock star. Makes a man happy, healthy, and wise. Okay. So this is short and sweet. I think you get the idea. No bones in your sandwich. Flare it back up to get rid of the ickies of love. And at some point, I'll post the story of how we rescued the broth. It was freaking freezing in these record low temperatures of the final day of the premiere month of 2019. We'll check back later. Bye. Hey Stan, when you're live, how do you cut out smoothly? They're probably picking all this stuff up. I don't know. I realize the selfie stick, an actual selfie stick, probably has a button. But this be household theaters. And we film with the golf ball retriever. Because it works just fine. Finished.